If I wrote you a symphony just to see how much... Oh, I didn't realize it was recording. Hello, boys and girls, one more time. Today we're going to talk very briefly on how to expand your range. My range starts a little bit lower than this. La. I can go to la, la, la. Oh, by the way, I have the fan on high because my AC is not working, and it's difficult because of the situation in the world, you know, to get someone to fix it quickly. So, expanding your range. So my range starts around the lowest note is maybe D, la, 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 la. But this is the lowest comfortable note, which is the low F. Now, as you go up here, I'm not going to go through the whole, this is going to be a short video. For example, you do, you can do whatever you want. You can do nay, 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 nay. Now let's expand the range a little bit and see how far we go. Let's keep it that way for a couple of notes anyway. See? That's a lot. That's where I have to change. I normally can sing a little higher in my chest voice when I'm singing a normal song, but the vocal exercise is better to switch to your mixed voice, as I said in another video yesterday. Doesn't sound pleasant, but it helps you with expanding your range. Consonants, at the beginning of vocal exercises like the K or the G, G, are a little bit more difficult. The N and the M a little bit easier, but still. So open vowels are even easier. My mixed voice though, let's have a sip of tea, shall we? Now I can go higher than that, but I'm just warming up here and I want to make it a very short video. So the point of this video is to show you one thing. You can expand your range much more than you previously thought, especially if you're starting out as a singer. Remember that. Give you one example. I used to sing the song Superstition by Stevie Wonder, well-known song. If you don't know it, look it up. In the original key is E flat minor. There is superstitions, right? I used to sing it, I remember in school, in B flat minor. There is superstitions. And one time I think we were practicing with the band in school, and the guy in the band wanted to try me without letting me know, a bass player in my band, a friend of mine, and he took it up to C minor, which is still -3 semitones from the original key. And I said, wow, man, what did you do? I realized afterwards that he was screwing with me to show me that I could sing higher than I actually thought. So he put it up to C minor. There is superstitions. That was the highest, you know. I was thinking, wow. Because obviously it goes higher than that. There is superstitions, right? But the original one, there is superstitions, there is superstitions. Whatever, you know. Expand your range, do vocal exercises. Yes, there are some teachers better than others, but if a teacher is pushing your range, and at the end of the exercise, you're listening to the teacher, okay? I emphasize, if you're not listening to the teacher and you strain your voice or you feel it hurts, it's your fault. But if you're listening to the teacher and you know, the teacher let's say the teacher has a good following and a good name, and you know, recommended by people you know and trust and whatever, good reviews, then there's a chance that you're doing something wrong. So good vocal teachers, when you finish the class, you feel actually that your voice is released, it's relaxed, okay? Now, I've taken lessons with different teachers, whatever. I'm not going to recommend any teachers right now. This is not the point of this video. But the point is, you need to expand your range, and to do that, you need to sing through your chest to mix, and anything above mix is just basically almost the same tone, although has different labels. Justin Timberlake. If I wrote you a symphony. That's his original key, but for me, I can go higher than that, and it sounds even better for my voice. If I wrote you a symphony. Those notes are stronger for me, but there are one or two high notes that I can't hit as easily as he does. So every voice is different, but he can't go as low as I can either. So, but in any case, that's where you use that type of tone, which is a mix. If I wrote you a symphony. Some people would call that falsetto. It is a falsetto, but it's stronger falsetto. It's more falsetto than chest, but it's controlled. Okay? But if you're singing something like, let's see, like the song Superstition. Very superstitious. You don't sing it, very superstitious. Or very superstitious. No power in that. Because anyway, this is at the lower part of the beginning of my mix, so it's not so strong. So if I was to do it, very superstitious, and very superstitious, very superstitious. So nobody wants to hear that, because that's not the type, that's not the style of music it is. That's not the type of vocal tone you should sing it using that. You're not supposed to sing it using that type of vocal tone, which is pure mix voice. Doesn't work. It's not for this kind of song, but it is for this kind of song. If I wrote you a symphony, yeah. So that's all I want to talk about now, and just work on your voice, and soon you'll see that you'll expand it much more than you actually previously thought. No matter if you're a bass or a baritone or a baritone tenor like I am, or even if you're a tenor or high tenor, you will expand your range. And if you're a female, alto, soprano, you will expand your range as well. All right, if you like what you hear, you know what to do. Press that button at the bottom.